Okay, welcome back. So this is question 55 from physics section in IMAT 2025 past paper. So I'll be working in this question. So this question says two cars A and B are moving in uniform rectilinear motion with speeds of 120 kilometer per hour and 80 kilometer per hour respectively. If at the initial moment A is 500 meters behind B, after 1 minute, what would happen? Okay, so before we move through these five given options, we must first construct a diagram so that we can visualize the working that's being explained in this question. So it will be easier for us to solve and also imagine. So first of all, I'm going to draw a straight line like this. Okay, so now we have two cars over here. We have car A and car B. Okay, so the speeds are also mentioned respectively. So for car A, which is this one. Okay, so the car A has the speed 120 kilometer per hour. Okay, so the car moves at a speed 120 kilometer per hour. And also we have car B. Okay, so this one, sorry. Okay, we have the other car, which is car B. So that one is moving at the speed 80 kilometer per hour. Okay, so 80 kilometer per hour. Okay, so now there's a catch because the question also mentions at the initial moment A is 500 meters behind B. So what this means is that this car B is 500 meters ahead. Okay, it's ahead of the A. So rather than drawing this car B over here, I'm going to just put this over here to show that car B is 500 meters ahead of A. So this is the distance. Okay, so car B over here. So it's 500 meters distance ahead. Okay, so now what we must do is that we can calculate the distance for each of these following cars. Okay, so we are given with the speed. Okay, and most importantly, they've asked after 1 minute what would happen. Okay, so we're supposed to find out after exactly 1 minute. But we're not going to use the traditional method like where we used to do speed is equal to distance by time. Okay, so rather than doing this, what we're going to do is that we're just going to convert the units into kilometers per minute because the question asks after 1 minute exactly. Okay, so but we are still going to adopt this formula. Okay, so now for car A, we have 120 kilometer per hour speed. Okay, so we have to convert this kilometer per hour into kilometer per minute. Okay, so to do that, what we're going to do is that we're simply going to divide 120 divide by 60 because we know in 1 hour there's 60 minutes. Okay, so to convert that hours into minutes, so we're just going to divide 120 by 60 and this will give us 2 kilometer per minute. Okay, so what this means is that wait. Okay, so now what this means is that exactly in one exactly of exactly in 1 minute, okay, the car A reaches, or we can say travels 2 kilometer. Okay, so in 1 minute the car reaches 2 kilometer. Okay, so and for car B, we have the speed 80 kilometer per hour. Okay, so now we'll use the same method. We are just going to convert this unit kilometer per hour into kilometer per minute. So just divide 80 over 60. We get approximately 1.33 kilometer per minute. Okay, so now what this means is that sorry, I'm going to write like that if you might be confused with meters. Okay, so it's a minute. Okay, so now in 1 minute exactly, like just I've explained above for this car A, car B reaches 1.3 kilometers. Okay, so now we have the distance for each of these car after exactly 1 minute where these car would have reached the amount of the distance they have traveled. Okay, so now so we can draw this distance over here. So for car A, it has reached to this certain distance, we can say. Okay, to a certain distance like that, we have around 2 kilometers. And whereas for B, we just have only up to 1.33 kilometers. Okay, so now the total distance traveled by B is 500 meters plus this 1.33 kilometers. Okay, so just simply we're going to convert that into 0.5 kilometers. So this is total distance distance traveled by car B. Okay, so the total distance traveled by car B. So this will give us 0.5 kilometer plus 1.33 kilometer. And so this will give us 1.83 kilometers. Okay, so this is the total distance traveled by the car B, and by car A, the total distance is 2 kilometers. Okay, so we can clearly see that car A has overtaken car B because we know car A has traveled at a greater distance, even though car B was 500 meters ahead of car A. But still, since we know that car A was moving at higher speed than car B, so it has managed to reach 2 kilometers, which is more than the total distance covered by car B. Okay, so hence the correct answer is option A. So car A has overtaken car B. Okay, so that's how we solve this question. So this question is pretty simple. So all you had to do is just read this last part of the most important point, which is after 1 minute. So we just basically convert the unit kilometer per hour into kilometer per minute. Okay, so with that, we can say exactly after 1 minute, this car reaches at that particular distance. So then we can compare each other and we can find out which car has overtaken over the specific car. Okay, so the correct option is option A. Okay, so one more thing I forgot to mention about this new key term, which is uniform rectilinear motion. So this term may be confusing, but it's quite a simple definition. So basically, rectilinear motion means it basically means object moves along single straight path. So as I've mentioned in this diagram, this is a straight path. Okay, consider this as a flat road. Okay, so these two cars are trying to race with each other, and this flat road. So the car is moving along the straight path. So they can move either forward or backward. So they don't move in other direction like a left or right. Okay, so that's the meaning of rectilinear motion. There's many type of motion we can count many. There's like wave motion. There's also circular motion and many other types of motion. But for this question, it's specifically mentioned rectilinear motion. So we have to assume that both of the cars are moving at the straight line. Okay, so there's no any bending or rotation or whatsoever. Okay, so that's it about this question. So thank you guys for watching my video. I hope you find this video helpful. Please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys. Bye.